about the positive of tourism development on environment in Penang Hill. First point is Penang Hill is a clean area that has a trash can. This is because they are very concerned about the cleanliness in Penang Hill. And second point is Penang Hill also have a signboard, tourist information. And third is Penang Hill also have a no smoking signboard. Okay, so next I want to talk about the negative of tourism development on environment at Penang Hill. The point is carrying capacity in Penang Hill. This is because many tourists visit Penang Hill, especially during holiday. And then when carrying capacity when buying a ticket. So next, in Tropical Spice Garden also have a positive of tourism development. First is have many plants, and then second have two parts which is landscape and herba. Okay, for your information, in Tropical Spice Garden also have many negative of tourism development in environment. First is have many mosquitoes because it is not a natural forest. And then is stagnant water often in Tropical Spice Garden. And lastly is sunlight does not enter the Tropical Spice Garden. So last, in Penang House of Music also have a positive of tourism development in environment. First is Penang House of Music also have a antique product that are very interesting and add knowledge to the new generation. And second is in Penang House of Music also have various type of traditional musical instrument, so that can improve knowledge about the music traditional. Okay, so the last is the negative of tourism development on environment at Penang House of Music. This is because a small place when many people visit Penang House of Music. It's a very crowded people.
Now, we continue to the next slide, which is the positive and negative impact of tourism development for destination. For your information, Penang Hill is our first destination at Penang. So, the Penang Hills have the positive and negative impact. The positive impact is this Penang Hill improved the economy. Penang Hill was developed to improve the economy in the state of Penang, and until now Penang Hill has managed to maintain its performance with the arrival of an increasing number of tourists from year to year. But Penang Hill have a negative impact. The negative impact is the roads there narrow and congested. I will continue to the next slide, which is the next destination is Tropical Spice Garden. This Tropical Spice Garden have positive and negative impact. So for the positive impact is the area a focal point and a stopover to increase knowledge. With the existence of the Tropical Spice Garden, tourists can gain more in-depth knowledge about spice plants. The second one is opened up opportunities for entrepreneurs. This impact positive that has been given is by making this Tropical Spice Garden a focal point to buy various types of cooking ingredients. But this Tropical Spice Garden have negative impact, which is the road area smaller and crowded. This Tropical Spice Garden is indeed built in a strategic area, but has made the road area another level crowded, and this is because there are no facilities such as parking space in the areas. Last but not least, this is our last session, which is House of Music. This House of Music also have the positive and negative impact like Penang Hill and Tropical Spice Garden. For your information, the positive impact is can add more knowledge about music. The knowledge of music from the past from various races can be used and still maintained until now. The second one is musical instrument that has been maintained. This musical instrument can be shown and played. This has to some extent had a positive effect on the future generations. But House of Music have the negative impact, which is carrying capacity. This house of music, the space was small and have the limit of people to visit there.
Okay, next I will talk about the roles of tourism development in economic development for the destination. Firstly, about Penang Hill. It is located within the Air Hitam suburb, 9 km west of the center of Georgetown. Penang Hill is also known by the Malay name Bukit Bendera, which actually refers to Flagstaff Hill. The most developed peak, Penang Hill serves as an ideal destination for both local and international tourists. The local community is being trained continuously, being made aware of the importance of ecotourism and the benefit it can bring to Penang Hill. The roles of tourism development is to helps to promote responsible tourism in natural regions that helps preserve the environment, encompasses learning, generates awareness, and sustain the indigenous communities' prosperity. To preserve the environment, conserve the resources of the area, and make sure that the resources are utilized. Next, about the Tropical Spice Garden. The resulting multicultural society of Penang naturally became significant contributors to spice-related tourism in Penang today. Specifically, the use of spice in the multicultural society of Penang has led to the creation of unique and diverse variety of cuisines that leave Penang's image as gastronomic destination. The significant role of spice in the local cuisine has inspired a Penang entrepreneur to develop a spice garden from a land which was formerly a rubber plantation. A privately funded agro-tourism project endorsed by the Penang state government, the garden is aimed at fostering understanding and appreciation of tropical plants through programs of conservation, display, education, and research. The garden also housed a pre-war Straits colonial country bungalow called Lone Crag Villa, which would later be converted into a visitor center featuring a spice museum, cafe, gift shop, and garden shop. Next is the House of Music Penang. This gallery showcases the huge diversity of the communities present within the area. Listen to a variety of music such as Chinese opera, different Indian musical forms, bangsawan, and boreal, as you read about the story of Penang's music on the lovely murals on the walls. Stop by the resource center and check out the massive collection inside, with fascinating books, cool videos, awesome souvenirs, and more. The house promotes Penang as the motherland of musicians in the country. It came into being on November 21, 2016 under the Penang Musical Heritage Project in line with the state government's aim and vision to establish a heritage and creative arts city.
Now I will continue the tools in managing the identified impacts of tourism development at the destination and attraction. Now I will continue about the Penang Hill. First, informative video. Tourists can easily get information from the video posted to tourists. The video is also able to have a good impact on tourists. Tourists are often easier to understand from the video. It will also attract to tourists to come here with a video that interests them. Second, information exhibition about Penang Hill. Exhibition for tourists to increase their knowledge related to the history of Penang Hill. Existing has as well as enable them to be interested in coming here again. Third, Penang Hill provide brochure for tourists. Can reduce the use of paper to produce many brochure. Therefore, Penang Hill can limit the use of paper. This is because they have provide a QR code for tourists to access and can save on the use of paper. Next, I will continue about Tropical Spice Garden. First, Tropical Spice Garden provide information signboard for tourists. Use informative signboard about the Tropical Spice Garden to facilitate tourists and add new knowledge. So, tourists can easily find the information they want to find. The last slide, I will continue about Penang House of Music. Penang House of Music provide information exhibition. First, gain more knowledge about the traditional musical instrument or the history of the creation of this music. The last one, tourists can also easily get information from the QR code provided by them. That's all from me. Thank you.